What is up, YouTube? It is HWFLOSS, the worst producer of all time, back with another video. In today's video, we back with Chord Prism. I did an overview video, but wanted to go a little bit deeper and maybe cook up like a hip hop beat. So we're gonna do that. But before we go any further, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you get any video I upload to the channel. All right, and you can follow me on Instagram, HWFLOSS. I do follow back. But enough of all that, let's go right into it. I've already put it in C minor. We'll be using C minor today. Just simple and easy to use when we're breaking down. And I've also already right clicked and changed the rate. The rate usually comes in at 1/16, but that's too fast. All right, so I put it at 1/4. So this is how it sounds. All right, and if I wanted it to be 1/8, I could go 1/8, but 1/16 was just too fast. So I do this before starting off. The first thing I do is pick the key that I'm going to be in, or the scale I'm going to be in. So I chose C minor, but they have a lot. And the cool thing that I want to show you today is no matter what scale you pick, if you're doing a chord on this side, as long as you're hitting these white keys, you're going to be in key. And I want you to notice something. Watch right here where it says the root C. It's going to change with each key I hit here. Okay, so if I hit this D diminish, it's going to change to D diminish over here. It doesn't matter that you're not hitting the black keys. It automatically transforms so that any root key that I hit over here, it automatically changes over here. So you're in key. So you can play, if you're really good at playing with one hand, your top melodies or your top lines, you can easily get it done. Let me show you an example. So I hit C, and then I'm going to go to F. See, now it says root F. So whatever I hit over here is going to be perfectly in key. All right, so it does change automatically. When I'm going to go up to G and watch it change to G. So that is one of the cool things Chord Prism does. Scalar does that as well. Scalar has that feature as well, but it doesn't make it easy for you to see while you're playing. All right, so Chord Prism is a little bit better in that regard. Okay, so let me go first and get a drum loop. Okay, so I've settled upon a drum loop. Here's how it sounds. Just real nice boom bap, lo-fi-ish. So I like that. So let's go back into well, let's do a pattern. And we'll do a 4-bar loop first. And then we'll go into all the audio for Chord Prism. All right, and I'm using expand low on CPU always. So what we'll do is when we press play, we'll all right, I don't want step sync with on. So we'll find something and then we'll move it on over. All right, so let's go back here and figure something out. We'll put the metronome on. We'll get a countdown going. Notes automated. Hit the space bar. So we got that. Now you kind of want to take that off and you want to go to export and export it into Electra X. That way we can actually see the chords we use, right? Because if this is just going to be the lines, you won't want that. We want the actual chords. So this is the actual chords we use. All right. Compress Alt Q, quantize it, accept it. All right. Nice little flavor to it. Let's see how that sounds by itself. Alright, so of course it needs to be fixed. You can hear it where it's a little off. I didn't see that at first. I apologize to you. Okay. And then cut off the back end. But I want it to be a little loose. The drums are loose. Perfect. All right. So let me loop that around. And it's not looping because of this. So it goes in just well. Okay, and then you will go back in. I'm going to clone. Let's see. Let's go ahead and clone Electra X. And then I'm going to go back into Chord Prism. And then now I can do the top melody. All right. So this is what we'll do. We'll just use that side. It should be in key no matter what we do. All right. So let's go ahead and put the metronome back on. This notes automated, and then we're just gonna mess with this side now. All right, but we're gonna be doing like I'm gonna do some ARPs and stuff. And with step sequencer, you can take it off or you can put it on, and then you can do it your way. So let's just make a custom way right quick for the sake of the video. We're gonna leave it blank right there. Then we'll go in heavy at the end. All right, and then let's press start and let's see what we get. Alright, hopefully we're able to hear that bell. Okay, and we might be out of key. Let's go to helpers. Hold on, let's make sure. Okay, so we're not out of key. So let's just see what we do, and then let's go fix it. Now when it comes like this, it just sounds like it's just not hidden. You can also go down to the bars that are actually on with it. If you feel that it's just too off, it doesn't have a nice feel to it, just move them to where you see the bars taking place, and let's see if that makes a difference. Alright, I don't really like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ain't no sense of sugarcoating it. And I think it's because I tried to cheat the system. Don't cheat the system. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it over, and I'm gonna do it at the same time. Because remember, I told you that when you're doing Chord Prism, it switches at the same time. So whatever key you hit, it'll switch with the tone. So I did it separately. And separately, the chords came out right, but the top lead didn't come out as I hoped it would. All right, so let's do it over, and let's do it together. No cheating. Let's see what we got there. Let's see if that's better. We're going to export it out, move it on over to Electra X. We're going to cut this off. Okay. Control A, Alt Q. A little clean up here. Oh, it was way off on some of this. Okay, so much better on that one. So when you're doing this, and I'm learning too, I'm learning too. When you're doing this, make sure that you have everything together when you're playing. All right, but that's just another way for you to get melodies that you would never do on your own. Okay, much better, much better. All right, Chord Prisms. Like I say, I'm working with it. Next up, we're gonna do Rapid Composer. Let me know what you think. If you want to see something particular or make a certain beat, you have Afro beat, break beat, dancehall, house, and of course, if I want to, I can just go ahead and it'll set up the vibe for me. Right? Let me move that over here so you can actually see dynamic scale. This is what we'll probably do next. Start here, try to make a smooth track after what they give us. So this is what they give us. So we'll do something like that on the next one. All right, but we just getting started. Stick with me. Chord Prisms, let me know what you think. This is my second video on it. I'm gonna keep on going till we master it like we've mastered Scalar. All right, it's your boy HWFLOSS, the worst producer of all time. Hit that like and subscribe button, and until next time, peace.